Okay, this will be my review of Mega Man Soccer, but it's going to be a quick one due to the fact that the game, every single round is exactly the same as the previous one. It gets pretty boring pretty quickly. It's Mega Man Soccer in North America, but if you live in Germany, it's football. If you're French, it's football. If you're Norwegian, it's football. Portuguese, football, bool. And if you're British or Australian, it is football. Premise is Wily is trying to take over the world, this time with soccer / football. I don't know why he's trying it this way. There's still 8 robot masters, and you can face them as many times as you want. Defeating the robot masters will get them to join your team, so you can use them. And it basically plays out like soccer, yet each character has their same, has a certain special shot that will do different things. Playable characters, can't really see that too well, are Mega Man, Proto Man, Skull Man, Flash Man, Bubble Man, Toad Man, Cut Man, Elect Man, Bomb Man, Dive Man. Okay, there's no Dive Man. Dust Man, Air Man, Ice Man, Needle Man, Top Man, Fireman, Fairman, Woodman, Snake Man, Gemini Man, Ector, and Dr. Wily. When you start off the main game, you start off with just Mega Man, and you have a bunch of Mega Man clones that follow you around. And when you defeat an opponent, they join your team. After you defeat an opponent, you can face them again and win another character exactly the same. And each character has their own speed, super shot, defense, tackle power. But everyone has their own super shot, which is different. Like Mega Man, he shoots the ball with an energy shield in front of it in a straight line and will zap whoever gets hit by it. Proto Man's is exactly the same as Mega Man's. Skull Man's, where 4 skulls will orbit around the ball. Anyone who gets hit by the ball when these moves are going on will fall to their knees and be stunned for 2 or 3 seconds. Flashman has the ball surrounded with a blue light. And if it hits someone, they'll be paralyzed for a bit. Bubble Man encases in a bubble, and and if a player gets hit, the player will float. Toad Man's operates the same as Flash Man's, and everyone has a different one. I will be showing you them. So let's just boot up the Super Nintendo emulator and load up Mega Man Soccer. We know it's made by Capcom. Press start, okay. Under the option menus, so basically the B button is shoot, the Y button is pass, the A button clear. Shoot means just to shoot the ball forward, pass means to pass it to another character on your team, clear just means to shoot as far as you can. You can change the time limit of each match, but the max is 10, the lowest is 1, this is the number of minutes. But in basic game, it will be 5, and I can't change that. You can choose how many super shots you have, so you can give yourself 9 and the computer none. If you're playing with another person. If you want to make the game hard, you can do that, or just give no one none. I usually play with 3 for each. Just listen to different musics, different sound effects. Turn the stereo on or off, basically the sound itself. And the keeper, auto or manual. So the goaltender or the goalie, goalkeeper, they will move on their own, or you have to control them. Capcom Championship, I think, is the main game. Yeah. It's a beautiful day for two teams about to ready to head on out to the field. His name is Newscaster. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, a giant explosion has just rocked the stadium. Wait a minute, I think I can see something. It's a bunch of robots. The people are racing for the exits. It's pandemonium. What are they up to? Those robots look awful familiar. You should be there, Dr. Wise. Can anyone stop them? Are you sure you can take them all on? Alright, I won't stop you from trying, but you're no match for them with your current abilities. You gotta leave now! So I'll just make a few modifications to your programming. And you'll be able to give them a game they won't soon forget. So you get the battle select screen. You can't fight Mega Man apparently. So you got Skull Man from Mega Man 4, Cut Man from 1, Wood Man from 2, Pharaoh Man from 4, Dust Man from 4, Needle Man from 3, Fire Man from 1, Elect Man from 1. I guess this was made before 5 and 6 because they don't have any characters from 5 or 6. Usually I go after Woodman first so I can stick him as a goalie because he can clear the ball nearly half court unless an opponent grabs it or you grab it to intercept it. I usually go after him first, but since that's going to take too long and I won't finish it in this video, I'm not going to really start the game too much here. Other good characters to have on your team is Pharaoh Man and Needle Man. They're pretty good halfbacks or fullbacks. Elect Man's a good halfback or fullback. The best for forwards is having Mega Man, Eckner, and Proto Man. You unlock them in a different way, and I'll explain that later when I get to the real game. So basically, how you choose your opponent by pressing start. And he does his little robot master stance. Now you get to choose how you want to set the field. Depending on what you want. I usually go with having as many forwards as possible for the first round. And then for the second round I put most characters on defense. So if I choose that, I'm allowed to check the status of my characters, which are all the same. And I'm allowed to change who goes where, but it doesn't really matter since all my characters are the same character. And then you kick off, so... And you just run around the field. The game will reverse you automatically to what character you're supposed to be. The goalie can leave the net, unlike in what I remember from playing soccer. But, yeah. So the player can leave the net, unlike what I remember from soccer, but as soon as they leave their area, they're fair game. But if you stay in your net, all opponents will run back to their starting position. Same with your own character, so you can use that to your advantage. And Woodman just did a super shot, getting a goal on me. So I'll see you next time in this review quickie where we actually play this game for real. Bye for now.